Well, we're back on the mic. It is Hippies Under Construction. I'm your host, Bisky. Life's been crazy fun lately. I've been on this crazy good high that's been unmatchable. We're learning so much about ourselves. Thank you to Jubilee and Billy motherfucking Strings, dude. That guy, he proves every time I see him why he is so good and why I cherish him and look up to him every day to be more like him. And I'm very thankful I'm from the same state as him and he loves Grand Rapids as much as I do. Like this weekend, he showed me how much it means to be back in Grand Rapids, and it was truly one of the most special weekends I've ever had. And it just, carried over from Jubilee, where Jubilee was special. I went all by myself. Like, I've been doing all this, on my own lately, which has been crazy and different because I've gone on, like, up around the United States always with someone. And now, I'm meeting people there. I know people all around the United States as, like, like you listening. I know you and you're not from Michigan, but it's been heartwarming and gut racing to do these trips solo. My car broke down before Jubilee, which was a setback, but we still persevered and made it there. It was to just have a great weekend, camping next to these kids' first time at their music festival, and showing them kind of what it was like to camp next to a Biscuit Wook. I whooped really hard. I borrowed all of my friends, sleeping bag, air mattress, tent. Shout out to you because, thank you for letting me work out your shit that you ground scored. But, yeah, so, like, Jubilee was great. I love DSO. But I just want to share, a little bit about, like, the past week I had because it was great. Everybody was in town. Like, I met, like, 40 people. Maybe that's over exaggerating. Probably like 20 people the weekend before at Jubilee that were all coming on the Billy Strings tour. So they were all coming to Grand Rapids right after. So it was, like, sick that I knew a bunch of, these hippies coming in. So it was really cool because, I was looking at, like, a few weeks ago, and all of a sudden I saw Primus. I'm like, no way, Primus playing at Van Andel? And then I realized that it was, they were with Pussifer and, Maynard's other band, The Perfect Circle. And it was, like, Maynard Kenyon's 60th birthday party. And it was really special because he's from Michigan, so he brought, like, all of them to Ludington, which is a really cool place in Michigan. So it started off with a weekend realizing that two of his members are from Michigan, and he celebrated Wednesday before. Like, on his birthday, he celebrated in Michigan, and then Primus brings out Billy Strings. And it was really awesome for one song. You can just see his long hair. And like, at the concert, they had a no phone policy. And seeing a concert with no phones is actually beautiful to see. It was awesome. You could see people, like, sneaking it here and there. But it wasn't like everyone was like, check out my, like, video. Like, it wasn't like, hey, look over it. No. Which was really nice and really helped out. So that was awesome to see at Primus. I really enjoyed that. Then Thursday, the Fillmore had Disco, which they brought in a sweet, like, lighting system. Shout out to Josh and the Fillmore South. They had a great weekend of concerts. Like, Saturday night or Friday night they had Mudgeon, and there's more and more people each night. Saturday night was crazy after party. And then, yeah, Friday night Billy. I really wanted a traditional bluegrass, and I think he delivered, and it was truly magical because I felt like he was, like, speaking to my soul. If we're looking at this set list, it started out with firing on my tongue, and then away from the mic to in the clear, everything the same really touched me. You know, we had dust in a baggie in the morning lights. Like, let the cocaine be. Like it was, like, roll on, buddy, roll on. So many amazing songs that I didn't name all. Like, this whole set list was more. But like they were just like speaking to how my feelings and my relationship to the world has been, and I'm very thankful that you did that for me, Billy Strings. So thank you for Friday night, and I had a seat. Shout out to my sister Heather, for having her season pass at Van Andel. She has helped me out a few times now, you know. And I love that Billy Strings just keeps playing there, and you can just keep getting me tickets for retail price. Yeah, let's go. But then we sold them our Saturday tickets for the floor on Saturday, which was by far the best move I have made. I was so happy to be on the floor because there was so much dance room, and like right out the gate, he started with "Must Be Seven," and you knew that it was like you could feel the energy in the crowd. Everybody was dancing, and I needed room. I was just spinning around in circles. Like, Jeff was on the floor. Everybody was on the floor. And I knew, like, yeah, like a whole, like, quarter of the floor, like, I could go and know at least a face every 5 people. That was so special. It was fun to have dancing just up and down the floor, barefoot too. Never have danced barefoot in Van Andel. You know, after being there for so many hockey games, so many events. Like, I've only been on the floor during Base Nectar there, so it was true. Like, it was amazing. Top 3. Probably my top Billy show so far was Saturday night. His set list. My cousin Jeff said he thought that Little Maggie was his favorite Little Maggie he ever saw, and I agree. We're all that Malfunction Junction had it. Like, even Jeff was dancing like crazy. So, and it's always fun going to a show with Jeff because he's the one that showed me, the dad, and we've seen so much great music together. I'm very thankful for Jeff. So thank you, cuz. And then, like, Saturday night, like, Billy Strings was just talking a lot about home. And I've been feeling anxious and not knowing what the next step in my life is going to be. And I don't know if you guys been feeling that too, but like, I've been really trying to check in on myself. Life's been hard, not being on the road, like I miss traveling. I miss the endless next adventure, the endless, it's so much fun just traveling, with new people every year, and I miss it. I get FOMO missing out. Like, I'm missing the first night of Widespread Panic tonight. I'm glad I did because now I'm recording. I'm still going to try to make it tomorrow in Chicago. And hopefully everyone can listen to this podcast going there. So, my mom's coming now. But, a little bit. Nothing. Okay. No. Myself. Oh, that's funny. We're gonna keep that in there. Yeah. And like that, yeah, that's another thing, Yeah. Living, back in, the basement that you used to have sleepovers with all your friends at. It's really hard on your body and your soul, but like I've been doing this because I don't know where my next destination is. So, And I think I'm really figuring out that Grand Rapids might be home. And like Billy played the beginning of the end, which really made me love this place. And I'm one of those, like, Tangle Up in Blues. Like, it was a great night, and I really felt the Love and Regret song fully. So it was, yeah, like, that's just naming a few that he played on Saturday. Like, he's starting to get a catalog. Billy's starting to get a good ass catalog, and it's so much fun to see. And he is right now. I think he's up there. He's crushing it. Like, even with the whole band is, it's not just Billy Strings. Like, Alex, the fiddle player, is unreal. And then like Royal on the bass. Billy on the 5-string banjo. I think he's on the 5-string. Yeah. It's just all of them together. I'm drawing a blank on the last one. Dang it. But yeah, I'm sorry. Shout out to the one I can't remember right on the spot. I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, they're a great group. And then shout out to the Fillmore South again for one of the craziest after parties ever. It was so much fun to see everyone from around the United States in the Fillmore. It was such a positive vibe. I'm really happy for Josh. I'm really happy for the Fillmore. I'm really excited to see what Grand Rapids has their potential because the music is here in Grand Rapids and Bisky's ready to just stay here. And guys, come and visit Grand Rapids. I need people come sit down and be on the podcast. Hopefully, we're not in my parents' basement for too long. Now that I'm actually like looking at the camera, dude, Billy Strings, night 1, sat down at the end of the show and had all his members' credits on stage while they played Eminem's "Lose Yourself." And I lost it, dude. I got Eminem right behind me. Like, you can't make that shit up. I think it's the hardest thing I've ever seen an artist do. And I loved it. Billy Strings, that made me so happy and proud. Because you did it. Like, you had one dream and you fucking accomplished it. And you showed up for Michigan, and the love you share for Michigan. Like, thank you. Like, you show what it means to be a Michigander, and I love you for that. And you make home feel special. So keep singing your bluegrass, keep coming home, and keep making the world a better place. And I hope to see all of you guys making a better place. I might see you guys in Chicago tomorrow today, because the podcast is going to come out today. I hope to see you guys all in Chicago today if I show up. If not, look on your calendar for next week. Buttermilk Jamboree in Dalton, Michigan. We got full chords there. Remember when they took over Renewal? Because I do. Full chords will be there. It's going to be a special moment. And yeah, I'll be there, and so many more local acts. Like, why not? May Eller Words. I can't remember a lot of Chirp. Yeah, Blues Man Dad. So come check them out and discover the local music scene in Michigan. So I love you guys. This is Hippies and Under Construction. And we're going to just keep working on ourselves and find that fucking job and understand that it's okay to miss shit because you're working on yourself. Keep healthy, keep practicing on yourself. Remember, no is okay. And yeah, I love you guys. Let's roll them dice and get a Yahtzee because life is too short to gamble on a full house.